and today we'll be in the All-Star game, so we're gonna see. Alright, we're in the All-Star game.
To the NBA Rising Stars Challenge, as we'll see the best and the brightest young players in the NBA face off with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. This is Kevin Hart. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. First, for the Stars, Carter Williams is out there with Eillis, and it's Zeller in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And there's Davis, and it's Drummond in a power forward position. And for the elites, Damian Lillard out there with Jay, and it's Noel in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Then there's Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, and it's Bennett in at the four spot.
You know, guys, this Rising Stars Challenge, in my mind, is a really good opportunity for young players to make a statement and separate themselves from their peers a little bit.
Recognition aspect, Clark, a very good one. I think the very fact that these players have been invited to play out of a group of what? 100 is praise in itself.
No question about it. Yeah, if you're in your first or second season, this is where you want to be. There's a lot of prestige that comes with being named to play in this game on a nightly basis, playing a big role for his team.
Noel passes to Bennett. Lillard out, Carter Williams.
Not many know how the selection process works for the rosters of these teams. It is actually the assistant coaches from around the league who do the voting to decide who represents the rookies and the sophomores. They have no choice but to lunge for that pass to stop. Good job. It could have been a quick bucket if he doesn't knock it out of bounds.
Outside, Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Zeller dishes to Carter Williams. Trying his luck deep. It's rebounded by Kidd-Gilchrist. And just to add to the selection process, Clark, you just talked about with the assistants making the move. You know, it just makes sense, don't you think, to have the assistant coaches get their say in this roster. They study the game as closely as anyone.
Well, Kevin, to use kind of a Clark Kellogg type analogy, I mean, if you're going to do the cooking, I mean, don't you want to be able to buy the groceries?
Drops them both.
Just a fun event to see so much talent here assembled in one place. Well, it's really one of the reasons this weekend is such a fun time for the fans and really all of the NBA players involved as well.
Now here is Davis. Here's Drummond. Zeller slams it back in.
That is a booming putback. Step aside, fellas.
They wanted nothing to do with him there.
At least not with the ball in his hands and the rim in sight.
Here's Eillis. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, and he gets it to go. Noel's got his first bucket in this one.
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
Eillis against Harris. Zeller passes to Carter Williams. On the feed to Zeller. The Stars need to get off a shot. Carter Williams can't get it.
A pleasant surprise with his play this season.
Yeah, not the most heralded young player, but he's shown that he belongs among the top players in his class.
Now here's Carter Williams on the wing. Davis. Here's to do Eillis. First points of the night.
Well, as you'd expect, not much defense being played.
Yeah, that's one for the fans. I mean, the fans want scoring. That's what they're going to get tonight.
They get a hand on it. Noel's got his second bucket of the game to go. And a new group. The Stars trail by 6. We've got 1:28 left in the first. Eillis goes in. Here's Burke. And once again off the mark by the Stars. And so here are the Elites. Harris with it. Now guarded by Olynyk. Out to the wing. Here's Lamb. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play. They're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
Now here's Burke. Pass to Olynyk. Shoots from the right block. That's good.
You know, he's a guy who hasn't gotten as much playing time as he'd like during the regular season.
Yeah, still paying his dues, so it's got to be fun for him to come into a game like this.
Here's Harris. 6-point game. Feeds it to Freeland. Back to Harris. He kicks to Lamb. And again, it's the Elites from deep. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the free throw good for Burke. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. The Elites leading by 8. And Lamb kicks to Harris. And again, it's the Elites with the 3.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Yeah, shoddy defense there. Far too slow to react on the closeout.
There's the dish to Olynyk from the baseline. And he hits the jump shot. Harris outside. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter.
That's pretty common that we don't see too many fouls in these games year to year.
Steve, you're exactly right. I mean, I think we usually see a few here and there because guys are also reacting based on instinct, playing the game similar to how they know how to play basketball. But aside from that, you usually aren't going to see too many whistles.
Well, one thing we're noticing here tonight, both teams pretty much taking care of the ball, which is impressive in a game like this.
Yeah, it really is, Steve. I mean, typically in a game like this, the players and teams can be a little loose, but that hasn't been the case so far. I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Burke, the pass to Porter. Kicks it to Burke. Away.
And we're right here.
Lamb dishes to Barnes. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That went on Olynyk.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and 1.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Elites.
Now, they didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
The Stars making a switch here. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. And Oladipo kicks to Davis. Now here's Oladipo. He's guarded by Lillard.
When you face this guy, is to him. Highlight every time. Dramatic makes him worth the price of admission all by himself.
Now here's Oladipo. Blocked. Another shot. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. And the Stars have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And that one falls for Zeller. And it's checked in for Harrison Barnes.
Y'all better be quiet. Shut up!
And 2 minutes gone by. And Lillard kicks to Beverly. Out of bounds. The Stars will take possession.
Shut up! Shut up! You don't get an aggravated. It's on the phone. It's on my phone. Yeah.
Great D that time from Damian Lillard. Noel. Good.
43. 43.
It's just wonderful basketball to watch, Bart. Time called here. The Stars decide to talk it over.
Shut up! Let me use this real quick. That's for a little bit.
All right. Where are you?
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Davis gets to Carter Williams.
Play. Well, Steve, you know what? I love everything about Cody Zeller. And you're right, the strength is something he'll have to work on, but he can get that. He's added strength since he was at Indiana just 2 years. So you know that'll come, but his skill set and the footwork you love to see in a guy that big. He knows how to get angles to finish. I think he's got a really bright future in the NBA.
Eillis, he's checked in for Oladipo. He doesn't get the second one.
In the second quarter, they've had the right approach. Very aggressive, driving, drawing contact, and creating opportunities at the free throw line.
Well, you know, if other things aren't working for you, Steve, getting to the foul line can be a good place to start to turn around.
And they'll keep possession. The Stars making a switch here. And the Elites get it back. Robinson dishes the land. Over Porter. That one wide left.
Well, the shot was there for him, and he had to take it. I don't care if he didn't convert.
No good on the triple.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Burke kicks to Murphy. Burke.
Challenge right there. Good job contesting that shot by the defender.
And so we wrap up the first half. He's ahead. They by. And now, brought to you by Sprint. Huge difference for them on the scoreboard. A tremendous first. It's not the same story. And that'll be all for now. Thanks so much for joining us. The third quarter just about to get underway. The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint. And we're back. Once again, the spotlight on the talented first and second year players here in the Rising Stars Challenge.
Kevin, so far, spectacular plays all over.
Well, it's the young legs. All that bounce makes for some impressive finishing.
And there's the pass to him. There's the feed to Lillard. It's leading by 13. Kid Gilchrist, the pass to Bennett. Picks to shoot. They get it again here. And no good on the second. And it's Eillis penetrating. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Kid Gilchrist. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, Steve and Kevin, you guys got to love this team for our threats to score.
That makes it so tough on the defense because now you can't account for everybody when the ball's moving so quickly.
And now, first bird sideline. Here's Drummond. Let's get 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Passes it to Bennett.
They've got a lot of chemistry together, no question.
They certainly doing it. It's fun to watch. Really know.
That looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Now here's Eillis. And up gain possession. Clock now here in the third. Pass to Harris. So the wing on the left. No good there off the double clutch. And Oladipo kicks to Drummond. Here's Carter Williams. Eillis outside. Dishes into Oladipo. Back to Eillis. Lead away. The Elites pull it in. Bennett's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
And the rebounding numbers don't actually tell the whole story. I mean, they're barely ahead in that category, but when they've needed them, they've gotten them. They've really battled hard.
It's their work on the glass, Steve, that's prevented any kind of momentum swing.
The Stars making a switch here. Kicks it to Land. From outside the arc. Another miss by the... Now, here's Burke. They set the pick. Here's Beverly. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Beverly's got 7 points.
He had his choice of finishing moves there. You just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
Here's Robinson high post. And so out of bounds it goes. And they retain possession. The Stars making a switch here. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the third. The pass to Beverly. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Lets it go with a 3.
Just when it looked like the third quarter was over, they go into that. They pin 3 more points on the lead in the cruelest of fashion.
And as we conclude the third quarter, quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Elites on top, running away with it. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Welcome back, everyone, to the Rising Stars Challenge, where the NBA's youngest, brightest stars take the stage.
And for a lot of these young guys, their first taste of All-Star Weekend.
Yeah, nice way to get their feet wet and motivate them to make it to the big event.
The Stars trail by 20. The feed to Oladipo. Pass to Davis. And yes, sir, that one drops. Davis has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Stars. There's the Elites with the ball. And Lamb kicks to Lillard. He dishes it to Noel. And stolen by Zeller. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end. And another gap in the defense found right there. This is one of the worst defensive performances I have ever seen.
Work kicks to Porter. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Elites.
Well, the great passing we saw in the first half has carried right over into the second.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
And he knocks down the first one. And some changes here for the Stars. Andre Drummond comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's drops them both.
100% free throw shooting this half, guys.
Efficiency is crucial when you find
back to Lillard. Harris setting the pick to Lillard. And it's off from three-point range. The Stars trail by 16 to the left side wing. Zeller passes to Porter. No good. Nice D from Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. The Elites leading by 16. Feeds to Lillard. To the inside. And back the bucket on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And he just used his height that time down low. That's going to be pretty hard to defend against.
Davis has checked in for the Stars. That has got 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Davis dishes to Carter Williams. The Elites pull it in.
That was a layup. You've got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those opportunities.
And Lillard kicks to Kidd-Gilchrist. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
And that's a shot he had to take.
For sure, it was a good decision, just poor execution.
Ellis against Harris. Pass to Carter Williams. He feeds it to Zeller. Some solid defense from Noel. Now the Elites with it. It's an 18-point lead. Lillard, the pass to Noel. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
Great job getting the ball inside right now. Coach really wants them to show some physical presence and toughness here in the second half. And that's exactly what they're doing. Just absolute domination in this one for Noel. He has 14 points and he's getting it done on the glass too.
You're right, Clark. He's done so.
Timeout called. The Elites. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hey guys, I was able to hear what Maurice Cheeks was telling his team during the break. He told his players not to spend so much time trying to find the perfect shot. He said, listen, there are no bad shots. Take them when you've got them. The other thing he said was that they need to take an extremely aggressive approach on defense and try to throw this game
Excellent. Here are the Stars now. They've given up just 8 points. Dry spell continues.
That'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
Well, the main thing is they haven't allowed many second chance opportunities. That is always going to allow you to maintain your lead.
That's good.
The story is points in the paint, Clark. I mean, they're getting point-blank shots every time down.
Results. Shot clocking, game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. He dishes it. Robinson, and they convert it last on attempt number 3.
Tell you what, does not matter what the score is. He's going to continue to work his
Edwards to run through Kevin.
Now that the rookie-sophomore game is in the books, how would you say your All-Star weekend has been overall?